Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love, support, the comments that you guys leave, and also for your very generous donations. I truly thank you guys so much for all the love and the support that you bring here. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. You may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other picker card readings that are also posted into separate playlists for you guys to check out as well. And so today's picker card reading, we are doing messages from your ancestors. So it's going to be about whatever messages your ancestors have for you at this time. We do have 3 crystals here today. We have some ocean jasper, a citrine, and also a carnelian. Okay, I am going to be adding in one of these cards to help you with choosing your pile today. So we're getting messages from your ancestors. So let's pull one of these for each pile, and then we'll get a close-up at your card and also the crystal. Messages from your ancestors. So pile 1, we have Spirit of Earth. It says, have faith, you are supported. So let's see what we have for pile 2, messages from your ancestors. We have Sacred Ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. And then pile 3 with the Carnelian, messages from your ancestors. And then we have Unconditional Love. And it says, I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. Okay. So pile 1, we have Spirit of Earth, card number 19. And that is with the ocean jasper. Have faith, you are supported. Pile 2, we have Sacred Ceremonies. I'm just noticing some of these are in Roman numerals and some of them are regular numbers. Okay. So we have 12 here. Sacred Ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world, and that is with this citrine. And then pile number 3, we have number 7, Unconditional Love. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. And that is with this Carnelian for pile number 3. So if you do feel drawn to more than one pile for today's reading, that is perfectly okay for these. So messages from your ancestors, pile number 1 with the Spirit of the Earth and the Ocean Jasper. Pile number 2 with the Sacred Ceremonies and the Citrine. And then pile number 3 with the Unconditional Love and Carnelian Crystal. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonate with the Spirit of Earth, have faith, you are supported. So we're going to see how this message is going into your reading today. It will be part of your reading. I'm going to move your crystal over here and let's pull the tarot. And I will have the tarot and oracle decks listed down below for you guys in the description box. I see sometimes you guys leave comments asking me what the name of the deck is, but I always list them in the description box under the section that says Tarot and Oracle. I split them out into sections. So pile number 1. What messages do your ancestors have for you at this time, Spirit? Pile number 1's ancestors. What messages does pile number 1's ancestors have for them at this time? Messages from pile number 1's ancestors. Okay, so we're starting off with the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, this can be a message about abundance, long-term security, stability. This can also be a card of family legacies. Your ancestors, right? Your ancestors, your family line. For many of you, this can also be talking about literally your family. Okay, and maybe a message about your family. So we'll see what's coming through. Messages from pile number 1's ancestors for pile number 1. We have the Magician. Wow. Magician energy. Messages for pile number 1. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, so we have these cards that are out here. I'm going to put the rest of these back. Okay, so I'm seeing the Knight of Swords. We've got 2 of Pentacles. Let's see. Knight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. I don't think I'm going to fit another one up there. So I'm going to put it down here. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and also the Knight of Pentacles. I guess we'll just add 2 more to make it even down here. Let's see. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Lots of pentacles here. Okay, so, and I'm seeing we do have the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, the major arcana that we have here is the Magician and the Hierophant in reverse. So, what I'm noticing, there is a lot of pentacles here. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. And I'm noticing in this Knight of Pentacles card, this donkey or this mule is kind of looking at this shiny, shiny pentacle that's just like making itself known on the ground. This 3 of Pentacles energy here, I'm noticing how this stag is like looking directly out at you. The 3 of Pentacles is a card of community. It is a card of showcasing, working on your talents, your skills, networking with others. I'm definitely seeing, because I'm seeing the wolves all here. And then you also have faith, you are supported. And this card is making me feel like your ancestors' message to you is that abundance, prosperity, long-term stability is something that your ancestors are letting you know is your birthright, is something that you are meant to achieve, attain within this lifetime. It almost makes me feel like they're kind of giving you this message of encouragement here to continue to make your dreams reality and for you to be confident in your choices and your decisions and how you choose to move forward. I feel like I wouldn't really say a warning, but I would say more or less your ancestors are wanting you to bring. Some of you, it's something having to do with your schedule, your work schedule. There's a need for balance here. A need for bringing about balance into your life. It could be with your family, your work life, career, things of that nature, where you kind of bring everything together into a place of harmony and balance. I'm feeling that there's this message here about you staying committed to what your goals are For some of you, it could be that you are or already have started to work on certain things. And I'm also getting kind of like this message of gratitude here as well. The Six of Pentacles is an energy of reciprocity, of giving and receiving, keeping you in the flow. I'm getting also that your ancestors are wanting you to release any type of self-limiting beliefs that are blocking you from being able to achieve this level of abundance for yourself in this lifetime. And with this Knight of Pentacles, like I said, this little pentacle that's on the ground, how this little donkey is looking at it, it almost gives me like this vibe that your ancestors are kind of like, in a way, leaving the little breadcrumbs out for you. Leaving the little breadcrumbs of the trail that you're, the path in a sense that you're meant to walk, that are leading you towards that Ten of Pentacles. So I'm feeling that your ancestors are also wanting you to pay attention to certain people that you connect with along your path. These could be coming in as friends or even people that you're meant to showcase your talents or your skills to. Networking is a big thing here. Networking, maybe for some of you in your community, or even finding a community in which you can showcase your skills, whatever they are. If, you know, your certain work things centered around career. I feel like for many of you, you may feel sometimes a little bit frustrated with certain goals that you have that may not have manifested as fast as you've wanted them to. But I feel like this is your ancestors giving you this very positive message about like paying attention to the details, believing in your magic, believing in your power. I'm also noticing in this Ten of Pentacles here, there's a bunch of bees. And bees are also a symbol of community, which we have here with the Three of Pentacles. But the way that these animals are all kind of like grouped together here, it's making me feel like you've definitely have the support of your ancestors, with them trying to help you, to align you with building, some of you building your legacy. But I'm also getting this message here, like follow the breadcrumbs in a way, follow the breadcrumbs, pay attention. The Knight of Pentacles is also about slow and steady movement, progress towards your goal, long-term goal for many of you. Building up wealth, retirement, investments, houses, long-term, okay? I feel like with the Magician energy here, it's like your ancestors are wanting you to focus on what you are creating, setting the intention, focusing on that, envisioning yourself in a place of success, being more confident in where your intuition is leading and guiding you. I'm kind of also getting this message here that many of you have already learned the lessons. It's now time for integration, like integrating what you've learned so far when it comes to aligning with your manifestations and continuing to work towards them with the Six of Pentacles energy here. You are going to reap the rewards of your hard work as long as you stay committed, organized, focused, one foot in front of the other, right? Steps forward towards the goal, thinking about what you're doing as you're doing it, but also being confident in every movement that you make forward. I'm definitely feeling like you have much support of your ancestors at this time with helping you to achieve that level of abundance here. So really beautiful energy here. We've got strong Taurus energy here. We also have Capricorn, Virgo energy. Okay, and also Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so I want to see what else your oracle, but we have, yeah, Spirit of Earth, have faith, you are supported from your ancestors. Okay, maybe for some of you it is just about creating more balance in your life, you know, work life, family life. It can also be about you getting things in order, priorities, okay, with the Two of Pentacles, getting your priorities in order, especially if you have a goal of buying a home or investing, opening your own business. The Two of Pentacles is like your ancestors are like, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get organized. Let's start doing things that we need to do. Okay? So that you can start to make this progress and start to see how things are kind of unfolding for you. Many of you are already, I feel like, doing that. And I feel like your spirit, your ancestors are kind of letting you know, right? You're being supported. You're on your way. Keep at it. Keep going. You're going to find the success that you're looking for. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile number 1. Messages from your ancestors. And this is going to be like an awkward shuffle because this deck is really large. Pile 1, messages from your ancestors. We have the humpback whale with singer. And it says, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Okay. We have elephant with greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And I feel like more or less this is about you believing in yourself. We also have deer and love. And it says, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Love is your strength. Love is your strength. And you've got love here. You heal with the power of love. And that could be healing yourself, healing even those around you, right? Especially with the Ten of Pentacles here. Like I said, it's talking about family connections. Let's see what else. What messages does pile number 1's ancestors have for them? I just saw another bee. Another bee here. We have, again, elephant. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. I'm also getting with this Hierophant in reverse. Many of you are not meant to conform. You're not meant to fit into a little box of what other people think that you should do. You're meant to pave your own path. You're meant to do things differently than what is expected of you or what other people, you know what I'm saying, like think you should do. It's like a need for you to do things in your own way, creating your own abundance, your own success that is unlike anyone else around you. You know, other people, especially for those of you that are entrepreneurs, like other people around you might have like a regular 9-to-5 job and they're, you know, putting money into their 401k and they're, you know, doing things like everyone else does, right? The majority of people, long-term goals, retirement, working with a company, you know, for a long time. And then, but I feel like for you, many of you that chose this pile, this is you, I feel like, achieving your dreams and your goals in an unconventional way, not like the rest. And you shouldn't compare yourself to everyone else. and how this person's doing it, that person's doing it. You're not meant to fit in. You're not meant to conform. You're meant to break the mold with that Hierophant in reverse. You're meant to be different. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to shine, pile 1. I almost feel like your ancestors are like, stop trying to act like everyone else. Stop trying to be ordinary. You're anything but ordinary. Anything but ordinary. We have the Seahorse spirit, and it says watch and wait. We also have the Squirrel spirit, and it says believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, pile 1. Watch and wait. And I feel like looking at that little Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you, it's like your ancestors are leading you the little breadcrumbs for you to follow. Pay attention. Okay, let's see. Pile 1's ancestors. We've got the Dove spirit, and it says be peace. Be peace, which is more or less about you being in a state of calm, of trust, about where your path is leading you, feeling peace from within, right? No anxiety, no worrying, no stressing about how things are going to come together, when they're going to come together, when they're going to happen, how are things going to work out. You know, it's just trusting they are. They are. My ancestors have my back. I'm being led on my path with where my ancestors are guiding me towards that 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the Horse spirit, and it says freedom is yours. And that's interesting because I feel like at the bottom of this one, look at that. Horse, freedom, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. You know, I feel like this says a lot about that Hierophant in reverse. Is you not conforming. This is unconventional, right? In which you're attaining, you're building your legacy. And it's not meant to look like everyone else's. You follow the winds of change. This is almost making me feel that many of you are meant to trust where Spirit is guiding you next on your path. Whether that's a transition to a different career field, career path, a different job, a different location. Okay. So, where am I going to fit these? Let's put this over here. Okay, so I want to pull a little more from this deck here, and then we'll close your reading out. Pile 1. So, messages from your ancestors. Messages does pile 1's ancestors have for them at this time? Grounding. Be well grounded provides a feeling of security. So grounding, spending time in nature can help you get grounded. Okay, going for a walk by the beach, by the ocean, the lake, a river, a natural body of water, a waterfall, if you're lucky enough to. River, mountains, forest, you know, a wooded area, a park, anywhere, backyard, right? Literally putting your feet in the ground, in the dirt, barefoot, okay? Touching the earth, meditating in nature, singing, chanting, humming, meditating can all be very grounding energies. Going for a walk, exercising, dancing, right? Literally shaking off the negative energy. Let's see. We have divine sensuality, and it says, I reveal your talent to enchant. I reveal your talent to enchant. And for many of you, I feel like because this is feminine energy here, it's the power of creation, right? Maybe for many of you, your talent to enchant in a way that you have something to offer, whether it's a skill, a hobby, a talent, something that you're creating to manifest abundance, that you in a way enchant others with your gift, with your product, with whatever this is that you have, you know, especially for those of you that are entrepreneurs, what you're selling, right? You're connecting with others, drawing them into your business, to your talents, your skills. It's like marketing, right? For some of you. And even if you don't have your own business, right? You network with other people, you connect, you meet people, you talk to people, you get your name out there, right? We also have personal power. I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. Okay? I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. You creating it. You're the magician. You are the magician, pile one. And I'm seeing vision at the bottom. I give you confidence in your divination talents. Hold your vision. Right? Envision yourself in a place of success. Maybe some of you are tarot readers. Maybe you need to be more confident in your abilities for some of you. That's a beautiful message for some of you with that. Especially if you are someone who is a reader, a healer, a light worker. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number one. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile two. So those of you that resonated with the sacred ceremonies and the citrine crystal, this is going to be a reading. So that card here will be part of your reading, but we are going to pull your tarot first and see what messages your ancestors have for you at this time. What messages does pile number two's ancestors have for them? We have the Queen of Pentacles. What message does pile number two's ancestors have for them? The High Priestess in reverse. The Page of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The Empress. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, so one message that I'm kind of getting coming through is for some of you there is illusion. And I feel like it more or less has to do, yeah, I'm seeing the Two of Swords at the bottom. This more or less has to do with a decision, planning, indecisiveness, feeling a little stuck, having conflicting thoughts or ideas about something, okay? And I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords energy here, some of you have, because we're seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse can sometimes be when our intuition is a little clouded. Could be blocked. Could be that we're overthinking something, overanalyzing, a lot of scattered thinking. And so the Seven of Swords is a card that brings in illusion or deception. And that deception can come, you know, sometimes from within the self, depending on if we are thinking more with the ego and are not so much about feeling with the intuition. And so the High Priestess in reverse is going to be a need for you to kind of withdraw your energy a little bit from the outside world, and a need for you to go within yourself to find answers at this time. Because I feel like with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like your ancestors are saying there's some type of illusion that you're needing to kind of break free from. And that can be around your own power, your own energy, because I'm seeing two powerful energies here. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And I'm seeing this little fox that's sitting here with this butterfly that's right behind. And there's even a little fox that's sleeping down here in the little hole. But I'm feeling that there's some type of illusion that you're needing to break yourself free from. And I feel like it does have to do with certain beliefs that you're holding. And it may be around your own independence, financial stability, security. The High Priestess in reverse can sometimes be when we ignore intuition or there's something that we're not seeing. And versus try to find answers outside of ourselves, this is the need for us to go within the self because the answers are there. The High Priestess is our intuition. It is our inner compass, right? And sometimes we can feel like our compass is broken or it doesn't work. Like, what's going on? But I'm seeing the Page of Wands here, right there. And the Page of Wands is about pursuing passion, starting a new creative passion that we have, going down a new path, a new direction. Very specific message, but some of you have shattered an illusion of a relationship that you were in or trying to make your way out of. I'm seeing that here. There's a separation happening for some of you. Breaking yourself free from that illusion of that connection. And some of you, it may even be worrying, like, am I going to be okay? Is the finances going to be okay? Am I going to be able to support myself? Yes, you will. Your ancestors say, yes, you will. Then the Empress energy is about you believing in your power of abundance, of prosperity, of the magic that you bring, that you have accessible to you, endless resources, unlimited possibilities, potential that lies within you. And there's a need for you to really trust and see that within sight of yourself. There's a need for you to be confident with your words, your actions, your movement at this time. Many of you are on a path of leading yourself towards strength, power, independence, nurturing of many of your careers, your finances. There's so much potential that lies within you to be able to achieve the dreams and the goals that you have set forth in your mind at this time. And there's a need for you to truly believe in yourself and in your path and where Spirit is leading and guiding you to journey to next on your path. Many of you that feel like a little bit stuck and a little bit lost, this is you breaking yourself free from that illusion, that belief that you hold, that all is not possible for you. That you start to see yourself for who you truly are, which is that Empress, which is that Queen of Pentacles. This is you breaking free from the illusions that hold you back from your power and from you being able to walk the path of abundance, of love, of connections that bring forth the energy of security and stability for you. So if you're in a place where you're holding on to a situation, a friendship, a job, a romantic relationship in which is not giving you what you are truly deserving of, this is your ancestors in a way urging you to break free from that illusion that is holding you in connection to that job that is not in alignment, that partnership that is no longer serving a purpose. This is about you stepping into your power completely and fully and no longer holding it or handing it over to anyone who is not deserving of it. This is you reclaiming your power and you building yourself to this place where you can feel confident that the decisions and the choices that you make for yourself are ones that are going to lead you towards the stability and security and independence and financial wealth and abundance, and towards loving connections that are going to bring about a feeling of nurturing and love and not having to worry or stress about things not aligning or things not coming together for you. And that is the illusion I feel like that your ancestors are wanting you to break free from, is ones that hold you, certain beliefs of things, attachments, or beliefs that no longer hold value any longer within your life, and about releasing these things so that you are embodying the energy of love and prosperity and abundance and feeling excited about your path and your new start and your new beginning for some of you. And you have this beautiful message here of sacred ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. And so to me, this speaks a lot of expansion, growth, perseverance, the abundance that is available to you in the world. You have access to. But it is about going in and trusting your gut, your intuition with where. Close your eyes, right? Close your eyes and listen to where your soul is calling you. Is it towards a specific career path? Is it towards a new direction of movement? A change in beliefs? Many of you may even benefit from performing some type of little sacred ritual or ceremony, even if just for yourself. Right? Taking 10 minutes a day to sit in the quiet, in the calm, in the peace. And just listening, right, to what your soul is calling you towards. Or if there's any feelings or thoughts that you might have on your mind that are leading you to a place where you're feeling anxious or nervous or scared or blocked in any way, that you kind of honor those thoughts and those feelings as they come through, but then allow yourself to connect into your true nature, one that feels calm, peace, at ease. And so I'm feeling a lot of grounding energy for many of you. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. And I feel like for many of you, it is recognizing that all things are possible, right? That you can bring your energy into alignment with what you truly desire. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to look at some oracle messages here. We do have Pisces energy here. Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have fire sign energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So pile number 2, what messages do your ancestors have for you? What messages do your ancestors have for you? Pile number 2. We have the dragonfly with magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of my past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Brilliant and blessed. I feel like your ancestors are wanting you, in a sense, to step into your magic. We have the pronghorn with action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. We have the unicorn with infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Infinite possibilities, pile 2. What messages do your ancestors have for you at this time, pile 2? Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Okay, definitely a message that's coming through in this pile. Many of you are nearing end, close to an end of a cycle. Moving on to new beginnings here. Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. This and that are true. And I feel like your ancestors are in a way wanting you to feel what is true for you, right? Breaking free from any illusions of things that are no longer resonating. We have the wombat spirit and it says be at home. Be at home. And I feel like, again, this is the feeling of peace within inside of the self. Be at home with you, your intuition, your inner compass. Spirit is showing me a rabbit, and this is a symbol of fertility, manifestation, prosperity, birthing something. Many of you could be creating something new or needing to invest time and energy into this. We have the coyote and it says trust in divine detours. Okay, sometimes we have like this plan, right? We have a plan and we're going to go from here to there. And our ancestor spirit guides are like, nope, we're going to go this way first and then over here and then over there. So it's trusting where, kind of like a meandering pathway. Trusting where spirit is leading you, guiding you. Okay, is what I'm seeing with that. Trusting. Trust in divine detours, right? People that you meet along your path. You know, new ideas that are bringing in inspiration for you, that are kind of taking you into a completely different direction that you thought, right? But trust, they're happening for a reason. So let's see, what else, pile 2? Messages from your ancestors. The path of beauty. And it says, walking your path of beauty elevates your feminine soul. So regardless of your gender, this is talking about the energy of the feminine. Creation, fertility, growth, birthing something new. We have the eagle totem. Rise above to widen your vision. Okay. So maybe for some of you that are kind of like on your path right now where you have certain obstacles, certain challenges, this is Spirit wanting you to see beyond it, above it, right? Big picture perspective. What is taking shape? What is needing to be changed, adjusted? Deep listening. I invite you to inner silence where the world resounds. Okay. So many of you, like I said earlier, taking some time just for yourself, just to listen. Right? What are you hearing from within yourself? Not from a place of fears and doubts and insecurities and worrying and stressing. Right? That's all ego. What does your soul, right? And for some of you, this could be something that does take a little bit of practice, right? Because we can get very comfortable with letting the ego take over and lead us throughout our life, where we don't even know where we're going or what we're doing or what's happening next. So getting into the regular practice, like I said, for some of you, maybe benefiting from creating a little ritual, a little ceremony for yourself where you're just honoring your spiritual self. Connecting back into your authentic nature. We have the spirit of air. Again, this is just air. This is listening. Listening. A favorable wind is blowing in your life. So many of you that are, I would say, clairaudient. Okay. Clairaudient, some of you receive messages that way from Spirit. They can come in as thoughts or words, okay, that are being communicated. Our intuition works in that way in which we all have spiritual gifts. We all have these abilities. But sometimes it's letting go of fears, right? Doubts that we have, so that we're truly able to kind of tune in here. But I'm feeling that your ancestors are giving you these messages through the spirit of air, through a need for active listening for you. And paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the things and doors that are opening for you, right? And if you feel like there are no doors, I don't see anything, I don't hear anything, that's where you're needing to really kind of ground yourself, ground your energy, and make it more of a little bit of a practice for yourself where you start to get used to going inwards, spending time in introspection and reflection, right? And honoring that inner voice within, because we all have one, right? We all have one. It's just about us getting used to trusting that guidance. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonate with the unconditional love card and the Carnelian, this is going to be a reading. So this card will be a part of your reading today, but we're going to start off with pulling your tarot to get messages from your ancestors. So pile number 3, what messages do your ancestors have for you at this time? What messages do pile number 3's ancestors? The Death card in reverse. I was kind of getting this energy of limitations. Whether this is self-limiting beliefs, something that is creating blockages here for some of you. And the Death card in reverse is a resistance to some type of change, an ending. The Death card is also about transformation. So for some of you, there is a transformation that is supposed to take place within you that your ancestors are encouraging at this time. But maybe some of you there's a little bit of resistance surrounding maybe letting go of a part of the self, or even holding on to a situation, a job, a relationship, a friendship, a way of thinking, something that you're struggling with or feeling challenged by, resisting transformation, resisting an ending here. And something with the Death card, this is about things that are no longer serving. Whether it's a way of thinking, a way of doing, or lack thereof. Certain patterns of behavior, certain situations that you're holding on to. We'll see what this is about. We'll get a little bit more, but we do have Scorpio energy. Pile number 3, what messages do your ancestors have for you? There's resistance here. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, and this is very specific, but some of you have a pattern of behavior of shutting people out. Shutting people out, cutting, whether that is romantic partners and you're pushing love away, you're pushing friends away, you're pushing family away. Not wanting to connect with others. Maybe for some of you, it's not getting along with others. Maybe there's certain friendships for some of you, or even certain jobs that need to come to an end. Okay, some type of change or transition here. Some of you have a work situation that needs to come to an end. Whether it's the people at work, or it literally is the job. Some of you are feeling called to start your own business, and it's just like, when is this happening? When is this happening? And maybe there's some resistance surrounding getting it started. You know, actually trusting or believing that you can actually do it. For some of you, what is the message for pile number 3 from their ancestors? We've got Capricorn energy, the 9 of Cups. Some of you, this is a resistance to love. You could be surrounding yourself with somebody who is resistant to love, holding back love. Some of you are needing to learn to love yourself. Love yourself. Ace of Swords in reverse is a lack of clarity or clouded judgment, indecision. Nine of Cups energy is a card of happiness, fulfillment, feeling satisfied. Maybe for some of you, this is a need for you to find happiness and fulfillment within inside of yourself. Right? Versus for some of you trying to find that in someone else to make you happy, something else to bring you fulfillment. You're needing to find that within you. Spirit's showing me a house for some of you. There's a house. And I almost feel like this is going to be very specific, but Spirit's showing me a house in which there's an energy in the house. Whether it's somebody that lives there, like an occupant, somebody you live with, for some of you. That this person's energy is not in alignment with you, okay? Not in alignment. So very specific message. You will know if that message is for you based off of you knowing exactly who it is. If you know exactly who it is and you know that the energy is not right, there's something off about it, it's not a good vibrational thing that's kind of happening there, then I feel like For many of you, that could be a need for you to, maybe for some of you, resisting ending, resisting leaving, change, resistant to change here. Some of you. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah, definitely getting that. Some of you are needing to work on your, there's emotional blockages that are here. Some of you, there's emotional blockages that you're needing to work on releasing, healing, release, crying. If you have anger, resentment, pain, something you're needing to let out. Some of you, I'm feeling there's a message here of your ancestors letting you know you are deserving of love. You're deserving of love. And if this is something that you're not getting at this time, is unconditional love, let this situation go. Okay? Very specific message. Let it go. Some of you are literally with someone who's resistant to opening up. And it's like you're trying to hold on and hold on and hold on. And it's maybe it's going to change. Maybe it's going to change. And I feel like your ancestors are kind of in a way wanting you to let this person go. Okay? Some of you, I'm feeling that there's blockages within the intuition. Okay? Creative blocks for some of you. Creative blocks. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Yes, definitely. King of Pentacles. And I'm seeing the Five of Wands at the bottom. Look at how this little beaver is trying to build something here, and all these waves are taking these wands and throwing them all around. The Five of Wands is about challenges, changes, conflict. Some of you quite literally are fighting something. Some of you fighting love. Some of you could literally be like a fight for love. But I feel like with the Empress being here, it's like your ancestors are wanting you to remember who you are. You are deserving of love. And if you're in a situation right now that you feel like you have to fight for it, you have to fight just for someone to love you, for a person to show you love, is it really worth it? Like I said, some of you are in a situation right now where there's this, whether you are pushing it away and you're resistant to it, to allowing somebody in, or the person that you're with is pushing it away. And those of you that know that that is your situation here, I feel like, again, your ancestors are wanting you to let go of the need to fight and to try to force something. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. You're resisting change. You're resisting transformation. There's a need for self-love here. A need for learning to love yourself and embody the energy of love. Higher vibrational, higher frequency energies. Many of you are needing to take some time to really withdraw from the world and really kind of go within side of yourself. Your own intuition at this time. Some of you, this has to do with work, with career, aligning with a path that is more in alignment with you, a job that is more in alignment with you. Some of you, Spirit's saying, are working crazy, crazy hours, putting forth all of your, everything you have, burnout. And needing to make some type of a shift. It's like you're just going and going and going and going. And it's like, I feel for some of you, there's a need for you to explore other opportunities. Okay? Other opportunities. Some of you, I'm feeling, are in a situation in which there could be some type of financial loss that you're facing. And this is more or less for you to shift into a more money mindset type of mentality and out of the limited lack mentality. This is a call for action, decisions, planning, making adjustments for some of you. Is what I'm getting here. Some of you are feeling within that situation, are feeling blocked creatively, like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. But we've got the King of Pentacles here. So for many of you, this is a need for you to use your resources. Use your resources. The universe is abundant. There are opportunities out there. I feel like your ancestors are wanting you to see the blessings that are available to you, the blessings that you do have in your life at this time. Surround yourself in an energy of gratitude. Okay, for some of you. Shifting into, away from, I'm seeing someone's needing to shift away from the lack mentality. That feeling of despair, of, you know, everything's coming to this, it almost feels like somebody here is, I'm kind of seeing it as a financial challenge, a financial difficulty. There's a lot of anxiety and fears and stress about this situation for you. And it's almost like I'm hearing think on your feet. There's like something here that where your ancestors are wanting you to connect with resources around you that are going to be able to give you the support that you need. To be able to, because the King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. It's about commitment and dedication and organization and making the right moves, making the right decisions and choices that are going to help to lead you to a place of security. Many of you, I feel like, are needing to have more faith and trust in yourself and your abilities to make things happen for you. And I feel like that's kind of where this limitation comes in for some of you. Like, I can't do this by myself, or I'm not going to be able to make this change, or to go after this job, or to like make ends meet. It's like your ancestors are wanting you to use your resources, okay? Especially for those of you where it is a very challenging situation in which you're needing to think and act quickly. Okay? Especially there's a lack of clarity surrounding that for you. So let's see. Pile number 3. We have the peacock with vibrancy. And it says, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Recognize your brilliance. I'm also hearing freedom. There's a need for freedom. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting this very restrictive, limited energy. And whether it's your own thoughts that are limiting you, or it's a situation that you're in is limiting you. There's a call for freedom here, a need for freedom, a need for shifting into a place of you stepping into your power. We have the lizard with regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. This speaks a lot to me about your resilience. We have the links here. Keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find strength. You'll find your strength in solitude. Right? Maybe that is for some of you where you're shifting out of a place of like fight or flight and more or less into your body, back into your body, grounded. Reflecting on where your intuition is guiding you. Let's do these ones first. Pile 3, what messages do your ancestors have for you? We have clear out the clutter with the frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. So that can be in your life, right? Maybe it's in the home, out of your mind. We have freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. No limits. We have the hawk spirit. It says, let spirit be your guide. And we have the pig spirit, and it says, use your mind wisely. Okay? In a way, with that message with the little pig, to me, it kind of reminds me a lot of when we get ourselves into a cycle of thinking negative, right? We can use our mind to have a bunch of negative thoughts, a bunch of self-sabotaging, self-limiting beliefs that come in, or we can use our mind in a place of clarity, from a place of clear decisions, actions, logic, right? And thinking here, so that we're able to be our most empowered version of self. Use your mind wisely, right? We're not wasting the thoughts on anxiety and fear, right? Things that are outside of our control. Okay. Or the need to know all the answers, or, just kind of letting things play out the way that they're meant to. For some of you, let's see what else. What messages do your ancestors have for you? Pile number 3. We have the great mystery. The great mystery, and I just got done saying trust in the unknown, right? We don't have to know all the answers. Sometimes we become so fixated on, what is this going to happen? What day is it going to happen? What month is it going to happen? How long is it going to be? What is it going to be? What time is it? What color is it going to be? It's like all of these, just instead of just being in the flow. The great mystery. It says, I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny, right? It's kind of like the universe will let us know what we need to know when we need to know it. Right? Things will be revealed to us when we're trusting along our path. We don't need to know all the answers. Okay? This is more or less about you trusting before it makes sense. Right? You have a gut feeling, an intuitional kind of leading you somewhere. Trust where it's leading you before it makes sense to you. Start aligning with that energy. Let's see what else. Leading you towards your destiny. We have vision. I give you confidence in your divination talents. Your vision. Some of you clairaudient, clairvoyant. But this is also trusting in the insight that Spirit does give to you. We have authenticity here. I open the way of truth. And I feel for many of you, it's stepping into the most authentic version of you. We have personal power. I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. The master of your destiny. That means you are in control. You are the co-creator of the reality that you are experiencing, right? Because of your own choices, right? Your own decisions, your own energy. It is your experience, right? Which is unlike other people's experience. It is unique to you and your path. And this is now time where your ancestors are wanting you to own your power, stepping into your power, and to create the reality that you wish, which is possible for you, right? And I know sometimes I see in the comments of just very, feeling just the energy of despair, just down and feeling depressed and feeling sad. And I get it. I've been there. Hitting absolute rock bottom and not knowing what to do, just not great. Not great. Or that is sometimes all you think about, all you focus on. But this is about you, like Spirit is saying here, use your resources, okay? Especially for those of you that are in that type of situation that is, not having a job or losing some type of finances is what I'm kind of getting from this pile for some of you. Financial loss that you could potentially be experiencing here. So I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. This is making different choices, different decisions, kind of calling you to step into a place of action, right? Knowing that you have some control over yourself, over your own choices, your own decisions, with what and how you, right, handle the challenges that you go through, right? It may not be perfect. It may not be look exactly like you want it to be or dream it to be, right? But this is about you being able to surpass and persevere beyond those challenges so that after you do, right, make through those situations that are outside of your control, that you are then able to create from that state, from that place, right? Creating a new beginning for yourself and being open to that change, right? No longer resistant to certain changes that need to take place for some of you at this time. Okay, owning your power, stepping into your power, holding your vision for what you want for yourself and have the power to be able to accomplish by, aligning in that energy, aligning to your manifestations, right? Universe responds to frequency, to our vibration. If we're at a lower vibrational energy, we're going to experience more of that same energy, right? If we're in a place of fear and panic and worry and stress, we attract more of that energy towards us, like a magnet, right? So when we can start to shift away from, or at least get into the practice, right? Practice, because it's not always easy to just snap your fingers and all of a sudden we're in a different energy. Yes, you can when you start to really practice, right? Shifting the vibration, shifting the energy, right? It takes practice, right? But you can do that and start with that by just kind of closing your eyes, some deep breaths, grounding yourself, right? And imagine, right, what this new beautiful reality, this dream, this thing that you want for yourself, what does it look like, right? And start practicing that frequency every single day. And before you know it, you will be right there, already in that energy. Waking up in the morning, we're already there. We're already in that energy, right? Changes what you experience in your life. Okay, so some of you needed to hear that. Shifting vibration, shifting energy, shifting timelines for you away from, right, resistance into the flow. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.